If your cat suddenly rests their little paw on you, don't think they are just trying to be cute or just placing it there randomly. There is actually a deep touching secret behind this. Today, I am going to reveal the real truth behind this behavior. By the end of this video, you will definitely look at your aloof little guy in a whole new way. First, you need to understand a very unusual fact. In the animal kingdom, adult cats almost never do this to each other. Wild cats communicate with each other through scent, marking, tail positions, or subtle eye contact. When they are in a good mood, they groom each other, or even headbutt each other with force, but they will never affectionately rest a paw on a companion. This seemingly casual gesture is actually an exclusive language they invented from scratch, just for you. Cats have actually changed a lot for humans, like the constant meowing you hear every day. Wild cats rarely use vocalizations to communicate, because making a sound in the wild means exposing your position. It is because over thousands of years, they realized humans fall for it. They realized that a simple sound gets humans to pour the cat food. But this paw touch gesture is way more advanced than meowing and much rarer. It is not a remnant of wild instinct, and it is not a bribe because they want a treat. When that paw lands gently on you and they stare at you calmly, they are doing something incredibly special. This not only requires breaking their natural species habits and takes absolute intention and awareness. Just close your eyes and think about it. A proud predator who has absolutely no need for sign language went out of their way to create this gesture just for you. Just to build a deeper bond with you. That is an incredible amount of love. But most people overlook one critical detail: what actually happens right before that paw lands on you. Your cat did not just reach out on a whim. Before they make a move, they have been watching you like a top detective for a long time. Cats are the ultimate masters of reading body language. Scientific research has long confirmed that cats constantly track your emotional state. They stare closely at your face, listen to your breathing pattern, and feel the tension in your muscles. Even if you just slightly shift your posture on the couch, or take a quiet sigh while looking at your phone, your cat catches those tiny changes in a fraction of a second. So you will notice this little paw always appears at the most unexpected moments. Like when you are staring at the ceiling spacing out, or right after you finish a stressful work call. You did not call their name. You did not make a single sound. You just suddenly became a little quieter than usual, and suddenly, out of nowhere, that paw lands on you. This is not just simple affection in animal behavior science. This is called social referencing. It means absolute emotional synchronization. They are using an almost human way to tell you, I felt the shift in your energy. I know you are not doing okay right now. I am right here with you. This next detail will absolutely blow your mind. When they reach out to touch you, have you ever noticed which paw they are using? This is definitely not random. Scientists found through extensive testing that over 80% of cats have a dominant paw. Just like humans have righties and lefties, when it comes to important tasks like hunting mice, or when emotions are running high, cats will always prioritize their dominant paw. Interestingly, female cats usually prefer the right paw, while male cats usually prefer the left. This means when that paw lands on you, they are using their most precise and trusted hand. If you are curious, you can test this at home anytime. Hold their favorite treat just out of reach and watch which paw they extend first. Once you know their dominant hand, the next time that paw rests on you, you will realize how heavy this gesture really is. They are not just going through the motions, they are taking their most trusted survival weapon, and they are gently placing it in your hands. This gesture for the cat itself is actually a form of deep emotional comfort. Think back to when they were a tiny kitten. Their eyes weren't even open yet. They were too weak to even walk straight. While nursing, they would need their mother. This motion for a kitten is not just about getting milk. It triggers a massive release of oxytocin, which makes them feel completely safe and relaxed. With eyes closed, they know they are in a safe haven where nothing can hurt them. As cats grow up, this needing behavior becomes much more subtle, but the memory of resting a paw on their source of safety is deeply hardwired. When an adult cat places their paw on you and quietly closes their eyes or starts purring, their nervous system is reliving that perfect childhood memory. Of course, they know you are not their actual mother, but your scent, the rise and fall of your chest, and the grounding comfort you provide, it has completely become the ultimate definition of safety to them. They are not just comforting you, they are using your body heat to soothe themselves. You do not need to do anything massive to earn this trust. You just scoop their litter box day after day, pour their food, and put up with their midnight zoomies. In their eyes, you have already become the sturdiest fortress in this harsh world. Most people do not know how hard it is to get a cat to drop its guard. Cats are animals perfectly engineered for speed and hunting. Every streamlined muscle on their body and every sensitive nerve is tuned to spring or dodge. 4 paws on the ground is their factory setting and survival baseline. As long as all 4 paws are on the ground, they maintain a 100% chance of escaping. But they are choosing to let that guard down with you. When they proactively lift 1 paw and rest part of their body weight on you, they are instantly giving up their defense mechanism, reducing their escape capacity by 25%. In the law of the jungle, this is an incredibly vulnerable decision that goes against survival instinct. It means they are choosing to give up their quick exit strategy, exposing their vulnerability within your reach. Animals naturally have a strong sense of physical boundaries, and cross-species contact is filled with danger. They obviously don't understand these scientific data points, but their survival instinct is screaming alarms. And yet, they override millions of years of evolution to firmly extend that paw to you. This is not a casual touch. This is an act of absolute trust and safety. They are using this gesture to tell you, when I am with you, I am willing to lower my guard. I am willing to be completely vulnerable. Some cats can live with you for a decade and still sleep with one eye open, bolting at the slightest sound. So if your cat completely relaxes their body and leaves a paw on you, you have officially won the highest honor in the cat world. Modern life is actually incredibly lonely. We hustle every day to survive in the concrete jungle, pretending to be fine in front of our bosses, pretending everything is perfect for our parents. We put up heavy walls around other people and save our breakdowns for a quiet midnight. But right then, this furry little creature quietly walks up to you. They don't know what a mortgage is. They don't understand heartbreak or why you are crying looking at a glowing screen. They can magically feel your brokenness. And they use that soft little paw to gently press down on your anxiety. In that moment, that tiny bit of weight becomes a massive anchor, pulling you back to reality. We have to recognize a beautiful reality here. Dogs were bred for thousands of years to serve humans. Obedience is literally written into their DNA. It is their survival instinct. But cats are completely different. In human history, cats largely domesticated themselves. They only hung around humans for the mice in the granaries. Nobody forced them to love us. No evolutionary law required them to bond with us. They choose freely every single day. Whether to step closer to you or keep their distance, they could easily act like a predator, treating you like a mindless automatic feeder, but they choose not to do that. In a proud species that never needed to bond with us, they chose to cross a massive gulf. On a sunny afternoon, or a late night when you feel like giving up, they use their proudest, most lethal weapon, override their wild survival instincts, and gently, firmly rest it right on your arm. They aren't asking for anything, not a treat, not a new can of food. They just purely and selflessly want to connect with you. Inside that tiny paw is all of their tenderness, all of their favoritism, and all the courage they have in this life. The next time they do this, don't just casually pet them and walk away. And definitely don't push that paw away just because you are busy, because they are using everything they have to tell you, I love you so much. Now, turn around right now and look at that little boss sleeping next to you. Or think back to which paw they usually use to touch you. Is it the left paw or the right paw? Let me know right down in the comments. Let's see how many special lefties and righties are quietly looking out for you.